Hi, this is Beth Rash. I recently spent a couple of weeks in Zambia and wanted to give you an update on my time there. In preparation for moving, I had the opportunity to do some research on what items are available right in the city of Chapata, what things I can get in the capital city, Lusaka, and what things I might want to bring with me from the States. I visited several stores as well as one of the local markets, which you can see here. On the first Sunday, we headed out to the village. If you've had the opportunity to see the video from Hope Zambia showing the team returning from the annual conference at Chambakezo, that shows the same spot. There's a bridge in process over to the right. This is the church in Benjeri, and as you're facing it, behind you is this structure, which was built for a recent medical clinic that the church hosted. This is where we met for Ladies' Sunday School, for the women's meetings, and for part of our children's meetings. After Ladies Sunday School, I introduced myself in the main service, and we talked a little bit about the upcoming ladies and children's meetings. This is the translator that I worked with throughout the trip, and one of the blessings of the time in the road going to and from the village was watching her get saved. This is a central area in Chapata for transportation, and where I would meet the translator in the mornings. From here, we would either go into the village, or on city ministry days, we would go to meet one-to-one with the ladies who had recently visited the Chapata church plant. These are some things you would typically see along the main road in Chapata. There's people taking items and animals to the markets on the back of bicycles or pickup trucks, and small shops along the road where you can get produce. The ladies that I met with had many different needs and questions, so each meeting looked a little different. Some areas of town are more individual houses with walls and gates, like you can see in this picture, and other areas are a little more rural. This lady met us on a main street and guided us back to her house, which was about a half-hour walk in. It was really a blessing to get to know these ladies and to have them open up about their lives, their beliefs, and where they're at in relationship to God. In addition to Ladies Sunday School, I taught a couple of ladies' meetings in the village and met with the ladies at their homes, answering their questions about God and about the Bible. We also had a couple of children's meetings. We did some singing and Bible lessons. The children acted out the stories that we were learning and played some games. There was a group of children who would be waiting at the church in the morning, and I got to know their names and a little bit more about them. One morning, the boys drew a picture of me in the dirt and wanted me to draw them as well. After our second children's meeting, we played some football or soccer. This is an area in Chapata called the Down Shops, and one of the places where I handed out invitations to the Chapata church plant. The second Sunday, I was at the Chapata church. Throughout the trip, I alternated between ministry in the city and going out to the village. These baobab trees are in the village, near some of the homes that I visited on my last day in Chapata. The ladies shared that they were sad to see me go and would be praying that I came back soon. I left Chapata and flew from Mafui to Lusaka. In Lusaka, I spent some time with the Robinsons and looked into what supplies are available there. I also had the opportunity to visit the George compound and got to know a missionary lady who's working in Lusaka. From Lusaka, I headed back to New York. It was a great trip, and I'm excited to be back on the road stateside, sharing what God is doing in the eastern province of Zambia and raising funding to return. If you haven't already, you can sign up for updates at www.lightinzambia.com. Thank you for your prayers and support.